Alright, Bloodwolf back here, y'all. Another Let's Play for Major Minor. And we are gonna continue on and meet lots of new people because I have played all the way up to Chapter 4, but we're still on Chapter 1. I hope y'all enjoyed this and love some of the characters that I enjoyed and loved meeting too. So let's continue. First off, save. Fresh off the train. That's where I left off at. Like I said, I made a video last time and the music was overpowering and I could not hear. So we're back off where I left off at. So hopefully within the next few videos we'll have Chapter 1 complete or almost complete, because I wouldn't mind making more videos, but it's so long and the save points are so far apart. I don't know how long my videos can be on YouTube. So if anyone can answer that question for me, I would be so much excited. I mean, glad if someone would tell me, because I can make over 15-minute long videos. I know I can, because I already put 20 up. I just don't know how my cap is, because if it can be very long, I wouldn't mind making videos and then make it all into just one whole chapter for each video. If y'all want that, and if I can do that, please let me know if y'all can tell me how long a video can be, because if so, I would do an entire chapter. It'd take me at least a week to do, or more, but I would do an entire chapter at once. If y'all want me to do that, please let me know. Please. Because if not, I'll just do videos like I've been doing. Alright. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just very tired. Alright, Rook. A maid cafe, you say? I highly advise against that. They're just a waste of time. Plus, you two don't look like the types of people I'd find sitting around a cafe. What's that supposed to mean? Whatever you want it to mean, I guess. I'm eternally grateful that you decided to make plans without even consulting me. It makes me feel very special. Well, what did you have in mind? Nothing, really. I guess that's where you get off lucky. There's been something like a delay. You won't be seeing place for a day or two now. So, I've been tasked with taking you to a place of your choosing to help pass the time and bond. Wait, then why were you mad? We got to choose where to go, and you didn't even have any ideas. I'm changing the subject now. Oh, no matter how many times I reread this, it's so funny. Since it seems like you both want to go to a maid cafe, I could take you to one of the major popular ones in Electric Town. Electric Town? You don't mean... I hope I don't butcher this. Akihabara? Yes, I do. Clay's pretty much lives in that district. I'll give you ideas of what to talk about. Wow! I think I'm going to get along with him great, but you said something came up. Is everything okay? Yes, it's fine. Just a dispute between him and his tour manager Sins. It happens almost every other day. Oh. I hope it's nothing too serious. It'll be fine. It's nothing that a yelling match in a cool-down period won't solve for good. All minty. I didn't really picture Clace as the type to yell. I find that hard to believe. I guess you find out when you meet him. True, well, should we go to the cafe then? I guess we'll pass time for now. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, y'all. Sure. But let it be noted that I never wanted any part of this. Alright. Whoa, someone's insecure. Wouldn't you say so, Joshua? I realize this is the first time Killer has called me by my name and catches me a little off guard. Though being caught off guard prevents me from answering an otherwise condemning question. I'll take your silence as a non-answer. Besides, we're not going to get anywhere if we just stand here all day. Follow me, you two. It's high time we ditch this station. Would you like to save your game? Alright, this is a quick save. I'm not going to end the video here, so let's continue. Like I said, some save points are very close, some ain't. Some can be very, very far away. After a few moments of walking, we finally get outside. I take deep breaths breaths of fresh air. This is my first time being outside in quite a while. Oh my gosh, I'm butchering all this. The air here feels different. Not bad, different. Just a completely new environment to me. Whoa. It sure smells different here. Indeed it does. You'd get used to it. I know they put you in the train pretty fast after you got off that flight. So this must be your first time outside. At least your first real time. Yeah, I'd say so. Wait, does this mean me and Joshua are on the same flight at the same time too? What are the odds? Actually, the odds are pretty much 1% that we would be on the same plane in this case. But I didn't feel the need to point that out and correct him. People hate that. Pretty solid, actually. You both were on the same won the same contest after all. Into Rock, the social assassination. Will he return? We may never know. Blurting out things we don't dare to. I guess you're right. He looks defeated. Precisely the reason why I didn't want to say that. Well, there's no point in standing around discussing the smell in the air, you know. I know we misled you by telling you that things would be kept low-key. We didn't want to spoil the limo surprise. Excuse me, sorry. You mean we get to go in a limo? Heh. That was a pleasant surprise, actually. Rook gave us a soft wink as he says the word limo. Mood completely reversed. Lead the way. Well, actually, it's right there. Rook points to a limo parked just seconds away. I didn't expect that we'd be driving in that, especially that after they mentioned the low-key aspect. Well played. He knocks on the window, calls to someone inside, and out of the driver's side a new face emerges. So you two are it? Yeah, I guess. There was only supposed to be 2 windows, remember? We're not visiting a Candyman. Not what I meant. I just expected something different is all. What does he mean by that? Well, you could call me Jade. It's a pleasure to meet both of you. After a year of hype around this contest, you start to expect someone larger than life, that's all. My mistake. I apologize if I offended you in any way. Sure you do. It's nice to meet you too, and no offense was taken. In fact, I've been wondering. Can you tell us a little about what Clace is like? I feel like I've built up this very wrong image in my head. You met him, right? I see him all the time. He's a self-entitled, self-absorbed jerk. He only cares about himself and his own gain. Me, etc. What? That was a joke. Sorry, I'm still learning this humor thing. One step at a time, I guess. If that was a definition of a joke, she doesn't need steps. She needs giant leaps and bounds. Rook tries to teach me in our off time together, but I'm far from mastered the art of... Please, y'all, I'm so sorry. Of humor like he has. Oh, that explains it. Rook taught her. He's the last person I expect to have mastered humor. Well, I'd appreciate an honest answer. Of course. He can be shy and silent, but he also can be loud and outgoing. He can be polite and formal, or he can be crude and lax. He's just like any one of us. When you're on the stage or when you're in the middle of an interview, you definitely put on an act. That's not Clace. I don't think you'll have any trouble getting along with him. But I also don't think he's anything like you picture. Alright! Thanks for answering. Sounds like he's under lots of pressure. And, about the humor thing, you're doing great. Keep learning. Whoa! Killer can lie? I plan to. Weekends with Rook are great. Anyway, step inside the limo, alright? We'll get this adventure started. Yes! Hype level off the charts. Outside the courthouse, moments later. Oh yeah, here comes my good friends. So do you think thou ruined player? Only time will tell, Conrad. Risky though it was, having Kabu rat out player, our main goal was to get Kalen arrested. Now we have an inside man. So, I had to ask, was the evidence real? It doesn't matter. Not as long as it helps us achieve our goal. Means to an end, I believe the saying goes. I can't imagine players going to make things too pleasant for Kalen or Kabu. What do you think he'll do, Endymion? Endymion. I believe his name is Endymion. I hope I say it right. He'll likely place him into an interrogation cell, but Kalen has been trained to resist torture. Since he's going to be inside players' residence, we simply need to wait for his correspondence. Then we formulate a plan. He's going to plant some evidence for us to find during one of our next visits to the player residence. So Kalen can resist torture, eh? He looks pretty frail to me. And Kabu? He'll probably face the brunt of this. It is a worthy sacrifice. Kabu did this willingly. I can see it now. Assassin's Guild members oust corrupt politician. Gotta be helpful for our reputation, right? Where are the Assassin's Guild? What reputation do you think we need to uphold exactly? I don't know. Just making conversation. If anyone was to know that King Velasquez funded us, then he would be the one getting ousted, Conrad. Fine. So what do we do now? The player situation remains on standby. We cannot do anything until we hear from Kalen in the coming days. Or until we have another off-worlder to provide to player. Then we must visit him again. To that end, I suggest conducting the ritual once more. It helps on both fronts. The ritual? Again? You seem like a broken record. I wouldn't be too eager with our current record of failure. Velasquez made it quite clear that he felt about that. Even if we fail, and the wrong person is brought over, we just provide them to player and gain his trust. It's symbiotic. It's cold, it's what it is. Yes, it gives me the chills. Jeez. With him as my mentor, I'll never get anywhere worthwhile. Oh well. A man can dream. Wait up. Conrad is one of my favorite characters so far in the game. Although I truly don't know who is the good guys and bad guys yet, because there's a part when you split up, you go into the game and you have to choose a path to go with someone else or stay with them. And that's all I'm going to say for that part, but there's a lot of choices in the game that would change the entire events. And I just don't know who to choose, and I just have not completed the chapters that are fully out yet. The game is not complete, by the way, y'all, but they release a chapter when they do, and but it's a really good game, but it's just so confusing and all that at times. But alright, let's continue. We're led into a massive limo. Actually, emphasis on the massive. I didn't think it would be this big on the inside. Jade promptly gets situated in the driver's seat. This leaves Rook, Killa, and myself in the back. Well, this is amazing. It's so spacious, so luxurious. I wait for Rook to give some sort of witty remark. However, he doesn't. That's odd. He seems spaced out. I call out his name and give him a gentle nudge. Huh? Oh, sorry you two. Guess I was in my own little world. Actually, it looked like he was staring at Jade. I find myself questioning the relationship of these two. So he quickly turns and speaks to us through the divider. So, where to? Unfortunately, we're going to a med cafe. And before you chime in, I didn't have any say in the matter. They thought of it. Alright then, I think I know which one you have in mind. Yeah. Just no mocking, okay? I wouldn't dream of it. Thanks. Alright, let's fasten our seatbelts. Don't want anyone dying before the tour. Anyways, I guess this is the part where we try to bond. It sounds like so much fun. He cringes as he says the word bond. Instead of acknowledging that, I noticed some shuffling came from the seat beside Jade. Was someone else there? I decided to bring that up. Oh, you noticed, huh? Well, Inumi, do you want to say hi? Hi. Just as quickly as he appeared, he goes on to vanish. Huh? Who was that? That was Clay's brother, Inumi. Clay's brother? But he looks nothing. It's Clay's brother, Inumi. Killer was right, but Rook cuts him off. Was he putting on some sort of act? If anything, it was for Inumi's benefit. I decided to play along, as does Killer. Oh, I see. Well, that's cool. Very cool indeed. I can't tell if he's sincere or not. Well, moving on. I should go over the basics with you two. Just stuff to know before I let you wander. Make sure you're paying attention, alright? Feel free to take notes if you need to. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm just very tired. Please forgive me. Killa and I lean forward and listen intently. The population is going to assume that both of you speak Japanese. I'm just assuming that you don't, however. Right? Right. I nod. If someone tries to strike up a conversation with you, you'll have to let them know. You can say, oh gosh, please. I don't want to butcher this. Nihongo ga wakamasei. I know I butchered that so bad. I am so sorry. It's not perfect Japanese, but it'll show them you really don't understand. That kind of phrase will mark you as a foreigner. That's what you want to do. No need to get caught up in local affairs. Oh, and if a citizen calls you Gajin, just know that it's a term of endearment. It's nice to know Rook can be civil and polite, but once he's actually helping us. I just assume his default mode was condescending. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one thing you two should know. It's a stupid superstition, but almost all of Japan is up in arms about it. What is it? The Midnight Deaths. The Midnight what? There's been a wave of murder and suicide hitting Tokyo as of late. But it gets a little weirder than that. All of the cases happen at midnight. Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. The deaths have been mysterious in nature. But for us, it's not just the midnight aspect that's important. It's when these deaths started happening in the first place. What do you mean? These deaths only started happening last month. The night our crew arrived in Tokyo. What? Some people think our tour is an ill omen. That perhaps being here is the cause of it. What? That's not nice, indeed. But now you know why we kept your arrival on the down low. Unannounced. Restrictions are even being put on Clay's, so don't feel singled out in all of this. It would probably be smart to keep the reason you're here a secret, at least for the next little while. Understand? But none of you have had a problem with this thus far, so just continue as you have been. No PR announcements either. This won't affect your involvement with Clay or his friends, or your enjoyment of Japanese culture, of course. Everything about this endeavor is still on par for the green. There's just a couple extra precautions we need to take. Yes, of course. I wanted to get this out of the way before you found out on your own. The streets of Tokyo are also empty The streets of Tokyo also empty much earlier than usual. People rushing home to be with their loved ones. It's said that those who wander the streets after midnight are looking for death to find them. Spooky, right? Yeah, cut it out. Did you bring us here just to scare us? Sorry. The limo slowly comes to a stop, but this just leaves us all in awkward silence. Well, I guess this means we're here. You know, I've got to say you picked the worst possible time to tell us a story. That story of yours, Rook. I'm easily frightened. Hey, it's better you hear it from me. wouldn't want to let it slip and cause a huge scene in the middle of Tokyo Killer. Rook leaves the limo without saying another word. Just as I started to feel free, I started to feel bogged down by terms and conditions. But I guess if the goal is peace of mind for us, the citizens of Tokyo, I can keep a little secret. Well, here we are. Just mind your heads as you exit. Wouldn't want to bang them on the way out. Would you like to save the game? Yes. Alright, y'all, this is Bloodwolf here, and we are going to end the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Well, hold on, I'll be right back. Let me see how much time we have left, because if I am right, we're almost done with the chapter. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, y'all, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please rate and comment down below, and we are going to meet a very good character that helps develop and tell us more about Rook's past. That's all I will say for the next video, and hopefully we'll be in chapter 2 in the next video, and a lot more stuff is going to open up, more mysteries. Trust me, this game is very, very mysterious, and I guess a lot about what's happening, and I have my own theories. I want y'all, if y'all have any theories about itself in the next few episodes, please post them in the comments below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Y'all have a great day.